Hello, welcome to my channel, 100 Days with Kajo. Today is day 71 of showing gratitude, and we'll be showing gratitude towards crying and sadness. I never thought I'd be grateful for that, but I was like, you know what, let me challenge myself. Okay, so I'm gonna put my 5-minute timer on and we can get started. Okay, I am grateful for crying. I'm grateful for movies that make me cry or like feel something, and I can connect with the plot, the storyline, the characters. It feels really nice, you know? I'm grateful for like whenever I'm sad, instead of like just laying in my bed and like sulking. Sometimes I do, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I do that. I go outside, go for a walk, and immediately I start feeling better. I'm really grateful that I know how to get myself out of a slump. Sometimes it's harder than other times, but most times I know it's just I need some sunlight, go for a walk, talk to a friend. Like I go through my checklist of things I need to do to like get out of that. But I'm also grateful for when I sit in that sadness and really like process it. And sometimes there's nothing even to process. You're just sad to be sad. Like sometimes, like some days you're just super happy and excited and have lots of energy for no freaking reason. Well, on the flip side, some days you're just really sad and want to lay down and want to sulk and be by yourself and just be gloomy. It happens. You don't need a reason every time. So I'm grateful that I don't have to intellectualize every single time I'm sad. I'm just like, okay, am I good? Am I just like low? Am I just like want to be by myself? Okay, cool. Cool. So then that's what I do. I'm grateful for whatever, like, I used to do this when I was younger. I feel like every kid did this. Whenever you, like, you want attention, then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I'm so sad, you guys. Like, today has been so hard. And then you get all the attention from your friends, and some people are like, oh, it's gonna be okay. I'm like, yes. Or, oh my goodness, you remember, okay, like, I didn't really do this in high school, maybe middle school, possibly elementary, but definitely when I was younger, when I didn't want to be talked to at all, right? Like, let's say I went to school that day and I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like communicating with people. Like, I just want to be by myself. So you just like fake being mad or fake being sad or fake being gloomy. Like, you just want people to like back up off you. And then you can't even, as soon as you see your friend, you're like, what's up? You guys are laughing. And you're like, damn, I'm supposed to be sad today. It gets me every single time. I don't do that anymore, for real. But like sometimes when I'm like not in the mood, and it's not intentional, like it's just like, damn, I'm not in the mood, and then a friend, family, some random person just makes me laugh. I'm like, shit, like I can't even be sad for the full day. I gotta be happy. So I'm super grateful for that. I'm grateful for journaling. So like whenever I do get like emotional, like I journal a lot. Oh my goodness. Whenever I do like get all sad and crying and whatnot, I do this thing where I just like read a whole bunch of books, which is a good thing. Like I should read books even when I'm in a good mood, which I do. I just kind of took a step back because I've been reading hella romance books, and I was just like, okay, I don't want to live all my romance through these books. Let me just relax on that, right? So I was like, okay, reading other books, and I read a lot of self-help books and all that stuff, and I'm grateful that they exist and that like it gets me out of that slump, or it makes me more aware of like what I'm doing. It depends on the book. It depends on the book. Like the book The Body Keeps the Score. I didn't read it yet, but I did watch a video of like summarizing and like going through like major points in the book. I just haven't gotten to, which I still will read, and it made me understand how there's a lot of emotion wrapped up in our bodies, and like sometimes when you're trying to like work through something and you're just like you just can't like get it out, it's because your body's quite literally like trapping that emotion. It goes into that and stuff. And then that's why I got into like EFT tapping, which I'm super grateful for. EFT tapping, I love it. It's like pretty much when like you find like where the emotion is like being held, or whatever. And for me, it's like my chest and around my eyes. And I don't like tapping on my eyes, so I usually like tap on my chest, and I talk through my emotions, and like I be bawling. It's so ugly. It's so ugly, but it's okay because I'm more okay with it. I'm grateful that I'm more okay with crying. I feel like before I wasn't, but pretty much I'm like talking myself through it. I'm tapping my chest, and like I literally can't like hold in how I'm feeling. And I'm talking myself through it, like saying like why I'm feeling this way, or why why that happened, or blah 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 blah. And then like I'm like tapping and I blurt it out and I'm crying and I'm sobbing and I'm snotting, but it's all good because then afterwards I feel amazing. And typically like when after I do that, like I like reassure myself like, oh, okay, why that's not true, or why that's the opposite, or why things are going in the right direction, and I feel like very happy and good. And I wouldn't have been able to like work through that weird space without being sad and having to figure out what EFT tapping was. So for that, I'm grateful. Oh, 5 minutes is up. And I just want to say I'm glad that I found that out. Like, okay, it took me being real sad to find out what EFT tapping was and a number of other things that helped me work through my emotions. So now I'm better at emotionally regulating myself. Hey, okay, we're done. And I will see. Ooh. Like, comment, subscribe. I always forget. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment below anything that you are grateful for regarding crying, sadness, you know, gloominess. And I will see you guys tomorrow.